Welcome back, e te whānau. Welcome back to Game 8 of the day. Under 15 boys, Samoa versus Tonga. So we're just taking the sipi tau and the siva tau from both of these teams as we prepare for kickoff. So not sure of the delay here at the moment, teams. Kickoff is supposed to be in 2 minutes' time. So all this does is just encroach into the game time. So the longer they take, the less game time that they get. right, here we go. Kickoff is finally about to start. All right, into the action there, team, with Tonga with receiving the ball first. This should be a humdinger of a match as well, just like they all have been. Nice quick play of the ball. Unfortunately, we'll do play on here, though. This should be a nice physical game between two tough teams. Both going for bragging rights here. As these two teams start their last game for the day. Nice good break here from the winger from Samoa. Going on the inside, too strong, too big, too strong. And he's in over the try line. Samoa start our proceedings here with the first try of the game. Too strong. And that's what happens, when you look. He's, again, I think he did this in the game previous. Got on the outside of his mates, of his marker. Steps on the inside, too strong. Yeah, he did that earlier in the game too. He got on the outside of his man that had just jammed in a bit too far, so he got on the outside shoulder of him. But sometimes you get told as a winger to try and jam in, but because if you don't, you're leaving the inside for them. But you've also got to make sure that your footing and everything else is correct and in the right spots. So we have. Under 15s grade, we have Samoa versus Tonga on field 1, and on field 2 we have Fiji versus Te Tokatu o Waitaha. Again, aroha to our Fijian whānau with our Fijian teams today, and those boys who are backing up and giving them a bit of an āwhina for their numbers for their teams. But all in all, good experience for everyone. All right, here we go. Tonga to kick off. Samoa leading 6-0. It's a good, hard and fast start there from Samoa, and their try came off the back of not such a great kick on the last tackle from Tonga. They'll be making sure that they get that right first, and not giving Samoa a fresh start of a set of 6 on halfway line. Good defense there from Tonga, dragging their man back. Ooh, nice good short ball there. Playing on to his prop partner here. Fortunately landed a bit awkwardly there. So this is game number 8 of 9 that we have scheduled for our live feed today here at Ngā Punuai on field 1. Last game of the day is between Waitaha, Te Tukutua Waitaha and Tonga under 17s. Te Tukutua Waitaha actually taking a bit of a tap against Fiji this morning, today at lunchtime. Not too sure how the Tonga team went in their game against Samoa. Actually, the words just come to me that Tonga actually won their game against Samoa. So here we have the Samoa centre making a problem for. Ooh. Unfortunately, we have those moments where we're just a bit dangerous on the tackle. And all that is just trying to stop his man, and and he's been sent. He's been sent to the bin. And it is about safety, whānau. It doesn't really matter, and it's just about making sure that you keep a cool head, and you're not carrying on with something that's gonna you're gonna regret at the end of the day. Now he finds himself 10 minutes in the sin bin of a 20-minute half. So now his team is going to have to play pretty much a full first half with 10 or 12 players on the field. To be fair, I think it should be 5 minutes because it's been a 20-minute half, but I'm not the one who organises the rules in this game. And here we go, Pisa Minuelia with a bit of a dart on the short side. Unlucky. He will definitely be one that will exploit their one-man advantage as well, though. Pisa. All right, Tonga with the scrum feed here and taking a one off the ruck. Two pass out to their man, so some good running here. They definitely know where their shape is going. They definitely know where they need to go. Halfback looking for some options. So just a bit of a late flop on that one, but play on. Unfortunate knock on there from Tonga. So it's just about them settling down, Tonga. Just about them settling down and just getting to the end of a good, nice kick set. Get a good kick down the field and then putting some sustained pressure on Fiji down the other end here. On Samoa down the other end here, I'm sorry. Oh, and here we go with a bit of a break on the outside by the number 4. And he's in. Good try there. So just a bit of defense lacking there on Tonga's part. Just centre getting on the outside of his man, and in between the outside man as well. So just skins them on the outside. Strolls in for an easy try. So, Pisa for the conversion to try and make it 12-0. And he nails it. He is a very accomplished kicker, is Pisa. So here, Tonga for the restart. So they just need to get their game together, get a good set in. That same old thing, just getting that good set in. Nice good kick down there, get a good tackle set in there. Because, yeah, again, sometimes a good defensive set gets you realigned again. Yeah, a good defensive set can get you realigned on your patterns again, and make sure that you can try and get yourself back into this game. So good sound defensive set here for Tonga will be just the trick. What have we got here? Oh, just to play the ball. Nice good hit up there from the big fella. Oh, there we go. Tonga just flying him for a good hit. Oh, and he's calling a shoulder. We've just got a couple of players just doing a bit of a lip back to the referee. That's just emotions. Game's not going their way at the moment, so but it's just making sure that safety first and foremost is paramount in these games. So here we go with Tonga with the hit up to the middle. Oh, Samoa hit up to the middle. They've got a lot of willing runners here. And here they go again, another offload, another pop offload to the fullback, cuts back inside, scores an easy try. So here we are with just the offload here. Draws in 3 defenders. This guy draws in another couple. Steps on the inside. Scores a well-taken try in the corner. Yeah, must be tough on the cameraman up there, especially with this wind blowing around. Ooh, ball just dropping on Pierce's run up. Yeah, this wind's can play a bit of havoc on everybody. Nudge there from Pisa. Unlucky, mate. Hits the upright. Spills off to the side. All right, score sitting at 16-0 to Samoa at this very moment. Just under 8 minutes to play till we have half time. All right, here we have Tonga taking the ball out from the red zone. Samoa. Please, I do apologise for getting these teams mixed up. It's been Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, Wataha all day. But here we have just Samoa just having a bit of trouble getting out of their red zone. But then we get one run like that pokes his nose through 3 defenders. Nice low drilling kick there from Pisamino Elliott. Trusty left foot of his. Nice tackle, bootlaces tackle. So Samoa definitely on top here, even on defense. Tonga just finding it a bit hard just to find some inroads in this pack, in this defensive line, because every single one of the Samoan tackles are all stingy. Here we go with the Samoa winger taking on take back. So just watch the differences between the running here between Samoa and Tonga. Nice good defense there. One side just looks more assured of where they're running and how they're running. Tonga just haven't quite got the mix of who's our big runners, and where's our shape going. As you see, Samoa just a bit more organised. You see that inside ball. Last play here to piss up. The long ball out to the winger. This dangerous winger. And it just goes into his mate's hands. In for a try. And this is just a great follow-up from a standard kick. And this is where the ball's going at the moment for Samoa. So just another nice, good long ball there to the winger, who chips it on the inside. Tonga winger gets a little bit of a tip on it, which allows the centre to get under it and catch it and score in the corner there. And this was the same Samoa team this morning when we watched them play, going into the win in the first half, and they put on a clinic there. So this is what so far they've got a 20 point lead with the wind at their backs. And that's Pisa. Again, that does not surprise me. That does not surprise me with their young man and the kicking style that he has. It's the intelligence of the young fella of identifying where they need to actually drill their kick from. Again, their kick, their conversion, him getting their conversion over from the sideline like that in conditions like this does not surprise me at all. Bit of a kicking duel between him and his brother. I wonder if his brother's taking the kick for the 17th. Can imagine the banter in their Friday nights. All right, here we go. Tonga with another kickoff here. Samoa receiver looking for his runner. Nice, good contact there. Beautiful contact. Nice, good cutback run there. You know, just when Tonga need just a good defensive set here, just to try and keep Samoa down in their end. 2 tackles, they're over the halfway line and they're in prime attacking position. And then you got this little fellow here running amok. Penalty to Samoa. 2 minutes left in the game. In the half. All right, here we go. Samoa with the tap. Here we go. Nice, good truck head up there. Nice again there. That's way more solid a defense from the Tongan team. Unfortunately, yeah, marker's not square. Had to play the ball. Another head up here by the prop. Sort of tricking out to the edges there for his run. Little good interchange of passing here coming from the forwards, from all these big boys. Nice soft hands. They all fancy themselves as playmakers, but as the game of footy is these days, and here we go, still going wide, centre scoring in the corner there. But as it is, this day and age, we're going to, to be a successful footy team, no matter what age group it is, especially from 13s up, we're teaching our forwards now to have soft hands and learning how to tip on and everything else. So that is, you got forwards that can do their core job as trucking the ball forward and going forward and doing all that, making their tackles and stuff like that. Then you got forwards who actually got soft hands and can tip on and give you those luxuries. That's a bigger plus. It's a way bigger plus, having forwards that can give you their sleight of hand, their soft hands, and play that extra man. Gotta love that. All right, so we're just gonna. It's half time. The halftime hooter has just gone, so we'll just see this kick out, and then that'll be half time for this game. Let's see if young man here can replicate his kick that he did from this opposite side. And this is his preferred side here. And there we go, 2 points. All right, that's half-time score here. It's 28-0 to Samoa. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to our live coverage here at the Ngā Sports facility here. Game number 8 of 9 on the live stream on Field 1. So we're proud to give you this coverage of the Pasifika Elite Pathways Cup. I may have that wrong actually, but it's just an enjoyment just bringing you, showcasing you guys South Island talent. When I say South Island talent, it's not just Christchurch talent. There's a sprinkling of South Island talent all along this whole competition. But it's a privilege to bring you this kaupapa. Just having a look at some of the replays here. Look, you got this winger, big boy with speed to burn. Yeah, it reminds you of a bit of a Manu Vativai or just the wingers that are going around at the moment, and like gets the man on the outside and can pace anybody really and stuff like that. So it's been a bit of a one-sided show here for Samoa. Then you can see the centre getting on the outside of his marker and in between the outside marker as well. So again we got another try being scored here. So, and then we just got this. I think this is the one where he sucks in like 3 defenders and he gets an offload here to the free man who gets another pass tip on when he's drawn in a couple more people for his fullback to score. And then we got another instance here where we just got good shape, just got good go forward ball, and we got Pisa with the ball in his hand with a good long ball out there to the winger who chips on the inside, gets a tip from the Tongan winger straight to the centre for Samoa, straight in for the try. He nailed that conversion too from that sideline. And then we got this last try here, which he gets scored in the corner, and it's also converted by Pisamino Elia. But here we are, started at the start of the second half, and he just managed to keep it in. No, he didn't. He's been called. So foot must have been on the dead ball line. So now our referee, it's Cheyenne. It is Cheyenne Waratini who's refereeing our game right now. So he's called the knock-on. Yeah, it's the importance of catching the ball on the full, isn't it? And Lena Bouncer there, so fortunately for Tonga, it fell back into their hands. So here you might get a good indication of the running game of both teams. So you got Tonga here, who are just doing a bit of one-out running. Yeah, there we go, no arms tackles and stuff like that. Look, it's passion, it's league, but it's also safety need, eh? Some people, you don't need to put on shoulders all the time. You can wrap your arm around some people. But Tonga definitely needs some good go forward. They definitely need to get themselves going forward. Just with some runners here. So we are playing the ball on 3. It's also a good run by the 14, especially when he's going in there to a shoulder first from the tacklers. So nothing much doing in that set for Tonga. Not really much options. It's almost like, we'll just get to the kick and we'll see where we can go from there. He's actually snaked in on that try there, the halfback. Good on him. He deserves that. He's actually tried really hard this last in this whole game actually. So there was nothing really going in terms of where it needed to be for the set. For Tonga, well, nothing was really happening here, but we have a halfback here for Tonga that saw a bit of a gap, saw a bit of an opportunity and had a bit of a go, and then gets rewarded for a good try. There's a couple of Samoan players around at the time thinking where was the ball grounded, but obviously the ref's in a better position and they must have scraped some bit of blade of grass. And that's all it needs to do. All right, score is 28-4 to Samoa. Samoa to restart us off. This wind is really, really blowing. Yeah, Pessamino with the standard little grubber kick that's gonna go out. Oh. Yeah. So Samoa ball feed into the scrum. Just as the Tongan, I think the Tongan player did actually get the ball before it went out, but when he threw it back in and when he threw it forward. Good run there by Carriz. Ooh, offload a bit wonky. Pessamino with the ball in his hand, dangerous. And look who he's got outside him. A centre and winger who built like props, but fast like wingers. Nice good hit up there by Samoa prop there. Pessa with the ball in his hand, back to Carriz. Good one unders with Carriz. Yeah, Pessa on a running game, slippery as he can be. And look, we haven't seen the best of his running game, but his running game is just as dangerous as a lot of other people. But a hand over there for Tonga, good defensive set. They'll be proud of that. We're not letting the try get in. We can all enjoy the sound of an aeroplane flying overhead. All right, here we go. Tonga making their way out of their half. Be good for them just to get through a good set, good offensive sets. Get to the kick. And there we go. Samoa just aggressive in the tackle. Some good hit-ups here from Tonga. There's a bit more purpose in their running. Oh, bit of a gap here from the dummy half, scooting out. Finds he links up with the centre. Final tackle here for Tonga. Nice high kick there for the winger, from the halfback. Good take there. Not too sure why the Tongan boys stopped at that moment instead of chasing. Nice good defense there from Tonga. This will be a good time for them to put some bit of pressure on. It's not an ideal penalty at that moment in time from Tonga. So we've got Samoa continuing play here. Just getting their big boys to do their job and, take it forward, chug it forward. Nice little offload here. The second phase play for Samoa is really, really killing Tonga. So we're just going through the back line here all the way to the other edge, and there we go. Their wingers in again. Like scoring those type of tries. Love scoring those type of tries, actually. So here we have just the Samoa team just being too clinical. Passes are hitting their marks. They're getting on the outside of the defender. Numbers are wide, getting it out to their winger. Numbers are there. Away he goes with a spectacular dive. So he's your pure winger, to be honest. He could play centre, but he's a pure winger because he loves finishing off movements. He loves doing the little dives in the corner type thing, which is, playbook from any winger, from most wingers that you see these days. But he's got that in his arsenal. A lot of wingers maybe at this age don't possess that skill of doing a dive try in the corner. So some of them are just trying to get to the corner. But he's already developed it, and that's just an arsenal. That's another weapon in his kitty. So as Pisamino lines up another kick here into the windish, another good nudge. Where are we? Oh, again, nothing surprises me. So, and that's a kick that's pretty much the wind's coming from his left hand side, so it's blowing the ball away from the post. But he's understanding the situation here. He's understanding the winds and everything else of that. So, and then he can go and nail a kick like that. So here we go. We got a score of 34 to Samoa, 4 to Tonga. We have 12 minutes to play in this game. Nice, wee good hit up there. Good strong defense there from Tonga as well. Yeah, another good tackle there. Yes, some great defense here from Tonga. This is a good defensive set that they're showing up here for the first 3 tackles. Oh, and a nice ball. Also great hands by Mr. 15 there. And this winger is running rampant again. Here he goes again. Throwing them off like nothing. And he's going to score underneath the post. I'd like to get his name. Where's he from? Because I do hang around I am around the Christchurch rugby league scene, but I'm not too sure whether I've seen this young fella here. But then again, but that's just too strong, too fast, too elusive. Just him understanding that he doesn't need to run at people. He can run away from them and just use his strong fend, his strong leg work. People just finding it difficult just to get their arms wrapped around him, even wrapped around his legs. I mean, it's a scary thought sometimes when they're running at you like that, and you got to go low to tackle them, but you got to go low to tackle some big tree trunks like that, and then sometimes you're just a bit, which I bet some of these Tongan boys probably are, but he's a big rampaging winger with intentions, and his intention is to run through you, not over you, through you. Pesa with the conversion there to make the score 40-4. So while we're enjoying the close games that were afforded to us during the middle session of the day, we're back to a blowout. But so this is game 8 of 9 live stream games here on Field 1. Whānau. So we finished the day off with a game against the under 17s of Te Tokotua Waitaha versus Tonga. But at the moment we are still 9 minutes left to go in the game against Samoa versus Tonga. Under 15s boys. See, and here's the difference that we were talking about is the difference in running with the Samoa team to the Tonga team. Samoa full of running, Samoa full of, they're just absolutely full of ready to go. Not saying the Tonga team aren't, but the intent of their running of Samoa was just running with a bit more of a sting. The tackles are also coming with a bit of sting as well. See, gang tackling here, 4 guys on this man, but it's dominant 4 tacklers. They're not there to hold him up and just make sure he doesn't take another inch. They're actually wanting to look at taking him backwards. And therein lies the difference. And there we go. When we're dominant in tackle sets, when we're dominant in just around those sets and all the other stuff there, we tend to make people do mistakes. So we've just got a bit of lipping going on between both teams. So it's just time for a referee just to come in and just settle everybody down. It's good refereeing, that. Especially if he's not on top of it, and then all of a sudden we're going to have... Yeah. Last thing we want is confrontations. This game of league is hard enough and confrontational enough without that extra confrontational stuff. Just nice, good running. Nice, strong running. Okay, we've got shoulder charge. So it's just something for the referee just to think out of it, because some of the levels of anxiousness are actually hitting fever pitch out there with some of the boys as they're sizing each other up and having a few words to one another and what have you. So you might get the odd one that's going to chuck in a bit of a shoulder charge on somebody. So just making sure that they're doing it properly. Keep their heads in the game. Some good defence on the Tonga, number 13. It's gone through a mountain of work. Oh, and then we have, yes, he's human. He does make mistakes. So Pesa with the mistake that he'll be absolutely filthy with himself. But I think he's also the captain of his team, that he needs to keep his boys' levels in a controlled manner. So he's got probably a little bit on his plate to worry about, to think about. And here we got Tonga coming out of the red zone, and watch our Samoan team just going for the hunt. So just need some Tongans with some willing runners. That's a good wee carry there, good post contact meters. Oh, it just went on for a bit there. Nice good little offload there for Tonga. So they're just making just a wee bit more inroads here in the set. So it's been a better set for them. So that was played at, and it's back to one. It's played at, back to one. Unnecessary offload. So nobody's talking to them, mate. Being back to one and in good attacking position. Nice little interchange of passing there from Samoa. And this is what they've been nailing this whole game. Just nailing those extra passes, and most of their passes are all going to hand. So well done on the play here from Tonga number 3, who I must say has tried his heart out too, especially within this number 7. So here we have Tonga in massive attacking position. It's just what to do with it while they've got it. He's tried his heart out, this number 13, this loose forward. He's tried his heart out all game. He should be proud of his efforts in this game. So even on the back of a 40-4 scoreline, oh, nice little cut back inside, all the way to the end. That's a great try. Great try for Tonga, and then that's just reward for some of the boys that are in that team that have been giving it everything. Nice little unders, well, it wasn't an unders play actually, it was just fed on the outside, and he's just gone back on the inside to just try and suss out some lazy defenders. But hey, some of those middles for Samoa have been working really, really hard. So you get a fast guy like that on some of these big boys cutting back on the inside on their weak shoulder, yeah. But I'll put that try down to a few of those Tonga boys that have been working tirelessly through this whole game, and they were actually involved in the lead up to that try. So all props to them. So although that centre scored that try, you could credit that down to good 4, 5, 6 of them that were in the lead up. Conversion attempt is successful. Scoreline now is 40-10. One minute and counting left on the clock in the second half. Hopefully the last game of the day is going to get me out of my seat. Get you that last exciting 5 minutes to get you out of your seat. And you just want to call it in, and it's an absolute amazing game. Oh, the ball's been kicked back onto the field, but it's ended up somewhere down the sideline. So nearly by the time they get this kick started, the horn's going to go. Yeah, he scored the game. So, guys, full-time score here. Game number 8 of the day is Samoa 40, Tonga 10. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.